respect for that front line. Lisa Devanna obviously is one of the quickest and a pretty smart forward, runs across the line and can be really dangerous. Australia is a great team. I thought, they put together a great performance, but we capitalized on a few mistakes and, put some great goals away.
I think, Australia were the typical Australian team tonight. They were tough, they were rugged, they played some good soccer, they never gave up. So we knew it was going to be a difficult game. And I'm just pleased to come out of it unscathed. Otherwise, I might have been a pariah in the US and in Australia. You never quite harness Devanna. She's always going to pull something out in the game. And she did that tonight a few times. But it's sometimes knowledge is good. Sometimes it's a bit scary. Sometimes what you don't know is a good thing. And, when I look at the Australian players, I probably get a bit of a biased view because I was with the team. So you kind of know what their strengths are.
Our defense tends to always drop off a little bit when we play against faster players, especially, Devanna or Marta, a player like that. And we have to play higher. We have to let her run off sides. There were a couple adjustments we made at halftime with Crystal Dunn's positioning. She adjusted. Devanna didn't get in as much in the second half.
The preparation for this game has been a bit haphazard because with players coming in from Europe, most of the week we've only had 12 outfield players training. So we haven't been able to do any game-related tactical stuff until yesterday. So I think, and it's a good thing to happen at this time in the cycle, that these little things that you need to fix get shown up, now rather than in 18 months' time. And, it's just tweaking with things. And a team's constantly, unless you're having players week in and week out, you're constantly having to, relearn, if you like. And as I say, I think after half-time, we looked a lot tighter defensively.
We have different players who are so comfortable on the ball, and I think with the evolution of the game, you can't have just defenders who go in for tackles. You can't have defenders who don't want the ball. You need to be able to create out of the back. So you have players like Crystal Dunn, like Megan Klingenberg, not very much experience, but they want the ball at their feet and they will connect passes, 5-yard passes. They don't just get the ball and bang it long. So I think it shows what kind of style of defense he wants by bringing in the particular players he's bringing in. San Antonio, it was an honor and a pleasure to play here. I went into it not wanting to play in a dome. I like playing outdoors. I like night games, but this was an incredible environment, and I'd play a 1 o'clock game at the Alamodome again and again.
It just keeps amazing me game after game that we keep coming out. Since the 2011 World Cup, I think that it's really just continued to grow, and it's proud walking out onto the field and seeing the fans, seeing people in our jerseys. It's great, and the fans today were great.